Hey everybody, Dogbird here with how I handle Doom 2.0 raids. That is what I am currently working on. I have not really made too many raid videos in the past. I'm going to do Doom 2, and thanks to having multiple accounts, I can also do Doom 1.0. I don't know if there's any reason to do Doom 1.1. So for this Doom 2.0 video, to start this off, I am on the right side of Doom 2.0, so that means the first nodes I hit are the mutant nodes. If you're on the left side, these are the last nodes you hit. So here's my Axeman, as you can see. This is the only team that currently works for this. In the future, they might give us another mutant team, but you are going to have to invest in all 5 Axemen. That includes Kitty and Iceman, and they're not as bad as you think. So as you see here, I've brought my Kitty up to gear tier 15. She is level 80. I have Blue ISO level 3 healer on her. You could also run Skirmisher. There's a lot of different ways you can run the Axeman for as far as ISOs. Running 4 Skirmishers and a Striker is definitely a good thing to do with them. I was trying healer, gave me a little more survivability, and before I took her to gear 15 was allowing me to get through the Doom 2.0 nodes when I had her just at gear 14, level 75, 76, around that area. The only T4 I did on her was her passive. Gives her more healing, gives evade. The big thing is giving the evade to the most injured Axeman on that, and of course she gains 2 stealth. Stealth for 2 turns when somebody drops below, when she drops below 50%, I should say. This is my beast. As you can see, I do have a 7-star 5 red beast. He is currently a skirmisher, Blue ISO level 3. Blue ISO level 3 is definitely very valuable with the Axemen, given that it does give you that extra bonus to assists, and they assist a lot. Only T4 I did was his heal here, which gives you clearing two negative effects from everybody on the team, plus he does a little bit more damage. You're primarily going after the negative effects removal here. And of course, Jubilee, the leader of the team, used her in Dark Dimension 4. You're going to continue using her in raids. We'll probably be bringing her into the legendary nodes in Dark Dimension 5 whenever I get there. I currently have a 5 red, 6 gold. She is the striker level blue ISO level 3 striker. And every single T4 into her. No reason really not to invest in her. She's a really good character. Here's my Iceman. I actually have a 6 red, 7 yellow Iceman. He's running a level 3 ISO Skirmisher. He can use the focus from Skirmisher. On top of that, I did 2 T4s. I did the passive, which I definitely suggest for everybody. 30% piercing on enemy turn, so every time the enemy gets, he does damage. That can really add up. He reduces armor by 10% for enemies with slow, which you should, using him, you should have them all slowed. And he also reduces their damage by 10%, so giving you a bit more survivability. I also put the T4 in his ultimate. I wanted to give him a little bit more survivability when I was using him at lower levels. That little bit, 10% extra max health as a barrier does help him out, help him survive a little bit easier. And it never hurts to have a little bit extra damage. You barely use the special on Iceman, so I really don't see the point of getting 50% more damage and wasting a T4 there. I could see the argument for the basic though. 50% damage to primary and secondary targets. You use the basic a lot because this does apply a slow right to the area that your main target is in. And last but not least, Bishop. I just went all out on Bishop. I put every single T4 into him. You're going to use him. I have him as skirmisher because of his retaliations, but vulnerables out there. That means that when one of the other Axemen skirmishers go, they can strip buffs off more easily. I have a 6 red, 6 yellow Bishop. This is a character, if you need to buy him, I would suggest buying him. I did buy the 6 reds. I did not pull the 6 reds on him. His T4's passive with taunt, 10% damage reduction. That's huge. 50% chance to counterattack which I believe brings it up to 100%. Obviously, gigantic, the amount of damage he does. Of course, Blasphemous Blast is big nuke here. He should, 60% if he's not charged, 120% if he is charged to both primary and secondary. Tons of damage. Retaliation Laser. He ends up using this quite a bit because it can't really miss. Even if he's blinded, he can still do this and still hit the target and kill the target, as you'll see in the first node that comes in handy when he gets blinded. And of course his basic. This is probably the one you could probably skip the most. You use this probably the least, but you do use it. You want more damage on him all the time. Right now he's level 81. He's the only one I've taken past level 80. Just going to get him a little bit more damage. I'll eventually take him up to level 85. Not going to take him into Dark Dimension 4 though. Dark Dimension 5, sorry. Standalone is not great because you got to remember he is cosmic, not global like the others. So now that we've gone over the characters, let's go take a look at the videos. Alright, this is node 2 now, the mutant nodes on the right side. It doesn't matter though, this means I have to do it second. As you can see, I am actually targeting the Shatterstar here. He's the one I really want to get down, and I can do a lot of damage to him with the AoEs. You can hit, Longshot Emma, Colleen, and even Ms. Marvel from hitting him a little bit. If you have the right kind of AoE, if you hit Longshot, you can hit Ms. Marvel. So my main focus is on Longshot, basically because of that barrier. It gives the other X-Factor allies, making them much harder to kill. You keep them targeted. I use Beast's heal to clear those debuffs. This is where that T4 on Beast comes in handy. When I get a chance to stun with Jubilee, I want to stun Emma. Don't want her cleansing those debuffs, or worse, putting a blind out and mind controlling us. This kind of deal with Colleen doing her thing. Kind of just deal with Shatterstar. Don't be afraid to 2-tap this node. Just take your time killing it. You might not have enough power to one-shot it anyway. You might need to 2-tap it. If people start dying, obviously get out. Save your raid heals as much as possible. So I'm doing the blast there. I ended up killing Colleen with just the splash damage trying to target Shatterstar. Now we have Multiple Man, Black Bolt, and Mr. Sinister joining us. Still focusing on Shatterstar. I do want to get a slow on Multiple Man, Black Bolt. And we actually got a blind on him as well. As soon as we can, we want to stun Multiple Man, even though his dupes do help us getting turn meter, which is quite nice. But once we stun him, he'll stop making dupes, and then we want to kill him as quick as possible. Ms. Marvel was pretty much dead there. She had a disrupt on her, so we got to spread that out. I wanted to get that disrupt on Hulk because we really don't want him taunting or getting buffs and smashing us. Because if he does that, he can end up one-shotting one of my characters, and then the whole team just starts falling apart from there. So we have Multiple Man stunned. You can see I almost got him down, but there he goes. We have one dupe left. We get some turn meter from that. But we're still concentrating on Shatterstar, who's still giving up that barrier. We killed the dupe. We got some turn meter. We got the blind on Shatterstar finally. There you can see Hulk went to taunt. Thanks to the disrupt, no taunt came out. So I'm going to put the disrupt back on Hulk with Kitty. And continue my work on Shatterstar. I had a chance to have extra stun there. I want to stun Black Bolt just in case one of our characters falls too low. We don't want Black Bolt burping on them. Continuing to work on Shatterstar, even though Mr. Sinister is right there. Still the priority is Shatterstar as he goes off on us. Polaris really not an issue. I used the ultimate on Bishop even though he didn't have offense up because I wanted to hit everybody and get as much damage as I could out there at one point. You see Mr. Sinister just dies thanks to Beast's whole heal, was we got, that's another bonus with that extra 50% damage on that T4. Black Bolt's gone, so we got the second long shot, second Black Bolt joining us now. Killing the original long shot since he is low on health. And we don't really want them to get tons of turn meter if they crit, if they even get a turn. There you go, there goes Hulk. Thank God he didn't have offense up, otherwise he can one-shot Bishop even. So we got rid of the first long shot, the second long shot's almost down already. There he goes. Hulk's almost dead, so we'll concentrate on him, getting him out of the way. We get the turn meter. Black Bolt has the most hit points, and he's the most dangerous out of these two. As you can see, I'm running low on time. Take your time though if you need to tap it. Like I said, feel free to do that. It's a lot more expensive just to be like healing your characters than just to deal with a little bit of waiting for raid energy. Unless you're going for 100%. I mean, obviously then that's a different story. And you should have stronger characters for that anyway if you're trying to move up. As you can see, I'm just trying to frantically hit the buttons as quick as I can, because this is going to be close. And thankfully, with 1 second left, I got through it all. So until next time.